should have given me some hints of what was to come. I should say, as a preamble, John and I did not make this connection for 20 years after it occurred. But in 1963, I guess it was, when he was a student here at the university, and I was a student at the University of Richmond, never having met each other or anything, it turns out that we were both in summer work at Morton Frozen Foods in my hometown of Crozet, where they literally made the product that was the TV dinners and those kinds of things. It was a plant that was on two sides of a fairly significant road. And what we discovered was that John was on one side of the road loading tractor trailers. I was on the other side of the road unloading tractor trailers. We've always worried about whether they were the same tractor trailers. Some symbolism there. It's continued, I might say. But as it turns out, we were there on the same shifts. We both tried to get double shifts because we could make a little bit more. I should have known then, in fact, if I had known all the facts then, I might have realized what was destined. He tells me he was making $1.29 an hour, and I never made more than $1.25 an hour. So it was destined from the beginning to be less than what we might have hoped for. I also should say that John takes his buildings very seriously, if I can just slip that in.
Sure.
There. He is clearly a frustrated architect. I mean, I've never taken a set of plans to him that he didn't improve upon. But he also has high expectations for the use of the buildings. He does like JPJ a lot more than he's acknowledging, and he likes the performance piece of it. And this started shortly after he became president 20 years ago. He told me over and over again that he was very disappointed that we did not have the kind of concerts and performances that we used to have in Memorial Gym. And I acknowledged that for a while, and then after a year or two, it became my fault that we didn't have performances in Memorial Gym. And finally, he got so fed up with it, he built a place where they should be. And we had the Rolling Stones in the stadium. We had all kinds of very good performances in JPJ, ones that were country music, they were concerts of various kinds. And I finally got nerve enough to go to him and say, John, at this point, do you feel like that we have created a program that is as good as what you remember from occurring in Memorial Gym? He looked at me straight in the eye and said, not until you deliver Jimmy Buffett.